What's up guys, Luis from Lumedia here, and in today's video I am going to be sublimating on 3 different types of shirts. So today I have the Cricut infusable ink t-shirts that they sell at Michael's. You probably can find these Michael's, certain Walmarts, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, all those type of hobby or craft shops. And these guys are 95% polyester and 5% I believe nylon or something like that. Oh, spandex, 5% spandex. And Cricut markets this as its infusable ink brand. I'll see if the camera can kind of focus on that right there. But really they sell like their own patterns and you're able to cut it with the Cricut and kind of, you know, print similar to what this guy has. Well, lucky for us, we have an actual sublimation printer that will print whatever we want on this guy. So the other 2 type of shirts, I was trying to find a 50-50 poly cotton, but I couldn't find one anywhere like locally. So I ended up grabbing 2 Walmart shirts, but one is for women and one is for men's. And one of them is the Time and True brand. You can see, I think that's the woman brand that they have. And this guy is, and I'll show you guys here, it is 60% cotton and 40% recycled polyester. And you guys can see the tag there, so you see it. So we're gonna be using this guy. We're gonna see how a sublimatable print comes out on this. And then I also got a George brand. I say, and this is actually shirts that I use very often with HTV and heat transfers. I actually like the George brand, how the shirts kind of feel, and they're very easy to access, at least during the summer and spring times and even fall. Winter, you kind of see the long sleeve versions of these t-shirts, but for the most part they're pretty easy to find. And this guy is 65% polyester and 35% cotton. You can kind of see. So we have 3 different levels of polyester in the shirt. And while I kind of know, you know, I think the minimum should be 50-50 poly cotton. This one probably will work. These are just kind of my, I guess, assumptions or my theory. I don't think this one's gonna do too well, but this one for sure should sublimate very, very good. And I actually found these for sale at Michael's, 50% off. So if you guys actually follow me on my Instagram at Lumedia Creative, I typically post about sales like this. So these guys, like I said, were 50% off, so $10 typically at Michael's. They were $5, guys. This is cheaper than what I can get them like on some t-shirt websites, like if you're trying to get 100% polyester. So it was a really good deal. I picked up a bunch of these because I have a huge order, and if, like I said, follow my Instagram and I always post stuff like this. So yeah guys, I am gonna get my design ready real quick. I'm not really gonna show that. If you want to see the process of doing that, you can watch my previous video up here that kind of shows you the introduction to sublimation, how I set up an image of that nature. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up the image, and then I'm gonna go ahead and print it, and I'm gonna get the heat press ready. Alright guys, so for the settings on the heat press, you're gonna do 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So if your machine is in Celsius like mine, that's gonna be 200 or 204 degrees. I definitely recommend having a little laser gun to kind of check the temperature of your heat press at all times, because mine is a little off sometimes. And you're gonna set your timer at 45 to 60 seconds. Try to play with the timer. Typically black ink, if your image has a lot of black ink, that takes a little bit longer to sublimate, as it's typically the last color that kind of transfers over. And again guys, if you guys want a little bit more about sublimation or the process, check out that video I did a few weeks ago. But anyways, let me go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna print, and then we'll switch over to the camera over here on the heat press. Alright guys, so I just ran my test print. I always suggest you guys to run one with your sublimation printer in case you don't use it on the daily like I do. Like I said, I'm more of a plastisol heat transfer user and HTV. And so I just kind of ran one real quick. This is kind of what the design's gonna be, similar to the one I did with the Nina 3G opaque when I did the printing cut, except I added my domain at the bottom. So we're gonna sublimate this guy. This is just a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start running the actual ones, and let's see how it comes out. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. I printed these guys wrong. So with sublimation, always remember, mirror your image. I just wasted a bunch of ink on 3 prints that were supposed to be reversed. Learn from my mistakes, guys. I gotta reprint them. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are back. So I already kind of pre-pressed this one right here. Now, you're supposed to put something in here, and I don't know what happened to my little board. I have like a little plastic thing that I put underneath. So I'm gonna slide an old used Cricut mat underneath here, just because I don't have my actual thing that I use. But I guess this works too, right? And what this is, guys, is with sublimation, sometimes the transfer will go a little bit too far, or like it'll go through. So you kind of do this so that does not happen to you. And this shirt's a V-neck, so I'm gonna put it up a little higher. So this first shirt is the Time and True, and I'm so sorry if the lighting sucks. This is not what I intended to do, but hey, it's kind of what I'm stuck with right now. I'm just gonna press it again real quick. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and grab one of the transfers. Now it is a mirrored. Rookie mistakes, guys. I'm not gonna measure. I'm not gonna try to get this perfect. This is literally just to see if it'll sublimate onto the shirt. Just want to see if it'll work. These are just test prints. So we're gonna go ahead and press this, guys. Let's see how this goes. Alright, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take this one off. I'm not gonna show y'all how everything looks till the end, so yeah. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go ahead and put the next shirt in, which is the George brand, and this one is 65-35. So we're gonna go ahead and put this guy on. So grab your transfer. Same thing, guys, same process. I'm gonna put it on here, slap this guy right there, and we're gonna go to town. I think that's pretty close to being centered, so yeah, go ahead and run it. Alrighty, guys, so same thing, lift up, don't breathe in. Remember, you're supposed to be doing this in a ventilated area. We're gonna go ahead and move this. Who is hot? Alrighty, guys, so last shirt. I'm gonna throw on and this is the Cricut one. Notice every shirt gets bigger and bigger. I started from small, medium, and now extra large. These old Cricut mats work just fine for this, but they do kind of melt, so you gotta wait a little bit before you take them out, and it'll harden up again and take shape. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and press this real quick. Kind of get the wrinkles out and the moisture. It's done, and we're gonna go ahead and do the last print, guys. Just gonna center that like so. Again, I'm not doing this 100% accurate. I'm just kind of eyeballing, trying to see the quality of these prints, not necessarily use these shirts for anything. And we're gonna go ahead and press. Same thing, don't breathe. Alright, guys, so I know it looks like kind of went from day to night. I kind of started this in the late afternoon where there's a little bit of sunlight and it's kind of gone down. Those prints took a little while to do, especially because I had to do it twice because my dumb self decided to do them not mirrored. Again, guys, learn from my mistakes, and I am not ashamed to show you that I too make these type of mistakes. 3 perfectly good sublimation sheets gone to waste, including ink. Don't be like me. Just so you see, these are the ones I used. They are mirrored, so to you they look straight to me here on the camera, but they have been all used. And let's see the final results, guys. I don't want you guys to see that not because something shouldn't be done doesn't mean, just because some people say it shouldn't be done doesn't mean you can't do it. There's a bunch of different ways to do things, and you know what, guys, every customer is different. You might get a customer that wants the least expensive route, that wants to, just as long as the image is somewhat visible, they don't care. And you know, for those type of customers, one of these options is going to be great. For the customers that want the higher end stuff, one of these options is going to be good too. And so, like I tell people that comment on my videos, because I do get some people are like, oh, I bet you if you wash that Nina 3G opaque paper is gonna fall right off, or oh, I bet because it's not pigmented ink, it's gonna fall right off after a wash or two. And you know what, guys, I get it, it's hard to believe it when you don't do it yourself, but if you follow some of these instructions that I'm giving you step by step, you're gonna get the same results I do. And you know, this is stuff that people say it shouldn't work on. And so I'm gonna show you guys the 3 results from 3 shirts, and you tell me what you think and which route would you go for. Would you offer all these 3 to your customers? Would you only offer 1? Comment in the section below and tell me what are your thoughts. So anyways, let me grab these shirts so you can kind of take a look. Alright guys, so we're gonna start with the shirt that I thought just wasn't gonna sublimate. And that's the Time and True brand from Walmart. And the reason why I use these specific shirts, guys, is because you can go purchase these at your local stores. This is not something you have to order from someone. These shirts are not something that you have to go and find in the internet. It's literally available to anybody and at ridiculous prices. So this Time and True came in, I think, at $4 for a shirt. And guys, honestly, if you don't have an account somewhere, like a wholesale account, that's a pretty good price for a shirt, especially something you can sublimate on. So this is the Time and True brand, guys. And I'll see if I can lay these all out at the end and, you know, comparison, like actually do like a panning of them. But this is what that shirt looks like. And again, this was, if I am correct, 65% cotton, no, 60% Pima cotton, and 40% recycled polyester. So I mean, here I know the camera's a little difficult to see, but it's definitely a little faded type of look. It's not a super sharp image, but it works, guys. Some people might have customers that don't mind this, you know, and this is why you have a few samples laying around to show your customers. And you know, for somebody's gonna get these dirty and they're just, you know, for events or for something that's like a one-off use, why not go with the least expensive option? So anyways, let's switch over to the George brand. And I try to do a female and a male brand so that it's like, you know, I can't find it for one or the other. But anyways, this is the George brand, guys, right here. And this is 65% polyester, 35% cotton. A little more vibrant. You can definitely see a little more details in the print. Looks good. Like I said, Walmart. I buy most of my shirts that I sell to people at Walmart. I use Gildan, Walmart, and if I want to go to step up, like a little bit better quality, I go to Next Level or Bella Canvas, which Bella Canvas is actually now available at Michael's if you don't have a wholesale account. Alright guys, so last shirt, okay? And this is the Cricut brand infusable ink. And I got these guys on sale. I got them for Sam Michaels, and they do go on sale every once in a blue moon. And these are typically $10 a piece, which is a little more expensive than you order from a website or something. Typically they're polyester 100% on like $7, or maybe a little less. I know you guys probably, some of you guys probably have a better wholesale account than I do, but for me it's $7 for polyester shirts. And I found these guys for $5, guys. So I actually bought almost their whole inventory because I had a very large order to fulfill. But this is how the Cricut infusable ink came out. This is 95% polyester and 5% spandex. Guys, it is so vibrant. Like, it is sharp, it is clean. Check that out. It is a very nice quality image, very little bleeding. You can specifically tell in the text. Very little bleeding, very clean image. And this might be for those customers that don't mind spending a little bit extra. You go with the 95% cotton. And Again, you can probably find this stuff cheaper online, guys, but I'm trying to give you a solution to be able to do this stuff from home. And if you get like a random customer that pops up and you need a quote quick and they need something turned around for next day, either way, you're gonna charge them a premium. This is the cost they gotta pay. They gotta pay in-store prices. If not, they can wait like everybody else and you can order and get your discounted rates. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like after a wash, and this is the more cotton one, the
Time and True.
Yeah, the Time and True brand. So she washed this one time already, so I'm kind of trying to get a little close. It looks a little bit like that worn effect, but guys, like I said, it looks good. It printed well. The ink didn't fall off. You know, obviously, I don't know. We might give it a few more wash tests and see what they come out like. The Cricut one looks awesome. You want to pull that one up? We washed all three of them together, and this is the Cricut one. Pretty much the same. Nice and vibrant. Looks great. So, 10 out of 10, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in for my lives on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central. I do a giveaway every week. Last week we gave away a roll of HTV. This week we're giving, actually, that was 2 weeks ago. Last weekend we gave a kit with the Nina 3G opaque paper, a little squeegee, a pick, and I believe what was the other thing? Some silicone paper. So I gave away a whole little kit to kind of print some shirts at home. This week I don't know what it's gonna be, but for sure, guys, tune in and use all my affiliate links below to purchase this stuff, guys. It helps keep the channel alive. My Patreon is coming live here pretty soon. If you're having a hard time with the links, head over to my website, www.lumedia.net, and go to my affiliate link there. I have a little tab, and you can shop every single thing that I use. Also, guys, don't forget to go and follow me at Lumedia Creative on Instagram, just to kind of keep up with the behind the scenes and all my antics that kind of go on between me and my family. But again, thank you so much, guys. See y'all on the next video.